funniest. Remember she was like, she's stupid for that, yo.
Fucking Judy.
That poor old man.
She is.
All right, thank you for tuning in for another
we here.
episode of Get Lifted. 30 is the new 20.
Yeah.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
That part.
Smoke weed every day.
Every day.
And today we have your name.
What's your name?
Oh, that's how we gonna
State your name, gang.
Smiley. We in the building.
Here. Chris O.D.
And Erica, aka La Hefa.
You know, people have been saying they want you on the screen. I've just heard people say it.
Who said that?
A few people that watch the show. Who's the other girl that be talking?
Yeah, mad people do be asking that.
Well, I'm going through.
Don't even put yourself out there.
Well,
like that.
I'm fat
Crazy.
to me, and I don't like how I look, so I don't want to be on camera.
That's gonna make them even want you on the camera even more after saying that.
Well, I don't care. You can hear me. So I appreciate your concern, and when I drop it, give me 50. When I lose about 50 pounds.
50 is
maybe
crazy.
I'll come back. I'm fat. I told you I weighed myself.
And you want to lose 50?
Yeah, because I'm way too big.
So 50 pounds.
Maybe more than that.
That's wild. I think you look sick. Some people look sick when they put on too much
because
weight.
when I was that size before, that was...
Oh, okay. So that was...
Yo, like, on camera, negative self-talk is terrible. Yo.
Well, I don't have to wait for you. They see me on camera, then they'll see that I'm not lying. So
That's a personal thing. Because if people tell you otherwise,
but
then
I know I gained weight because my clothes are tight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I can look at my
we
face
know
and see
we
my
know what
face
fat is,
fat.
ladies and gentlemen. Let's just keep it in.
Okay, you know what fat, and I weighed myself. I shouldn't be that sorry.
You got a scale here?
No, when I went to the chiropractor, I told you in the car the last time we was and you were like, you tried to guess what it was. You don't remember.
Oh, I remember now.
Yo, remember at the carnival when they be like, yo, guess your weight and I'll give you a prize.
I know
that shit.
Yeah,
and you gotta guess your exact.
So I already felt
exact
like I was getting bigger, and I didn't weigh myself. But then when I seen it now, I know for sure. But my clothes have gotten tighter. I could see the difference in my face at like older pictures. Mm-hmm. My face is definitely more round, and I don't like that.
You can take two routes. You could take the Busta Rhymes, whatever he fucking took.
Yeah, what the fuck did Busta Rhymes do, bro?
Or you could just work out.
I thought that was
a fucking.
I thought that was a fucking like
you seen
some type of
you're saying he don't look. Before he
look
got big and like buff, he used to be
normal.
skinny.
He looked normal.
Like
though.
did you see
that
him
was
at
natural.
H2O? He wasn't so.
But that was natural.
Right.
This doesn't look natural.
He's
looks
still
shrunken.
bigger than he was at that time. If you look at when he played in H2O, Halloween H2O, the way he looked now, I seen that picture. He's still bigger than he was at that point, and it looks normal to me. He was real big before that. Like he looked like he was taking. He looked like he was taking steroids, and then he stopped.
You know when boxers don't rehydrate or they have a hydration clause in boxing and they look drained because they haven't been able to get the water weight back? That's how he looked.
Okay.
He looked dehydrated.
I think y'all are saying that because he been big for so long and people used to seeing him that way, but he used to be skinny before.
I know how he used to look, but I'm talking about.
I remember him.
It's not like
skinny.
It don't look. It
And
didn't look healthy.
He was when he was
it didn't look healthy, right?
So how are you saying that? How he look now is bigger than he was when he was in. How he looks sick.
We're not talking about the mass. We're not talking about the mass. We're talking about the physique. We're talking about the physique.
To me, I seen the picture. I don't think.
To me,
I've seen people that I thought looked.
To me, his physique, he looks the same, but he looks the smaller version of that, and it looks sick to me because
I think
it doesn't. It's not like
seeing him big. That's
but they say
even when he was skinny, there was never like.
They say he took that shit.
That's what I'm saying. You could tell. You could tell it wasn't natural. Like when certain people lose weight, even if they have the the excess skin and shit like that, like if they take certain things, you could tell hey, this person.
Because I didn't know that was him. I was like, that's Busta. When I seen it, I was like, that's Busta Rhymes. I was like, that ain't Busta Rhymes. Because his head ain't look right with his body. Like that shit looked crazy.
It was weird. Like,
it looked crazy to me. But I don't know. I'm just extremely observant with shit.
I know what you're saying. Bro. There are people that I thought looked funny when they lost weight, but to me, I think he looks fine the way he did. I thought he already looked funny anyway. Like he got a weird looking.
What about people that take certain things versus people that just work out? Do you think that you could see a difference?
I wouldn't do sometime because if it's happened so drastically. But I know what you're saying, and I felt that way about other people. But with him specifically, I don't see it.
Okay.
I think he looks okay. Cause I seen that picture where you seen him, and he looked like Busta. I didn't think like, oh, is that Busta? I knew it was him when I seen it. So I don't know. I think when people are used to seeing people a certain size for so long, then when they see them lose weight, and maybe he did take something.
Yeah, because look at Gucci Mane. Like, I didn't feel that way with Gucci Mane. Everybody was saying he was a clone.
Because he was a little chunky and he wasn't never this.
Everybody was saying he was a clone.
Like that. He just was chunky and he, chiseled up and everything. And yeah, he do look different because when you lose weight, and that's what I'm saying about myself.
Healthy.
I don't give a fuck. These niggas be looking different.
No,
I be like, yo, who the fuck is this?
He do look different.
But he looks healthy,
that's what I'm saying about myself. Like, my face fatter, it do look different from when I, like, a few years ago, I say, like, 5 years.
I don't know. I guess because I know you.
At pictures of myself when I was I was younger.
I don't think she would take the pill. Would you take the pill?
No, I want to work. I'm not doing no surgery or no shit like that.
I respect that. Is the pill surgery?
I mean,
just like
I said I'm not taking a pill or doing surgery. None of that shit.
It's still like artificial type of shit because you're not actually doing the work.
That's what I'm saying. I would want to work out, and I have worked out before, but it's just. I gotta be motivated.
Fuck with that.
And because no one else is saying it, like every time I say it, like niggas be like, "You ain't fat. I seen fat."
Cause like I'm like niggas like the real shit is like niggas don't really be wanting to hear when a girl be like, "Oh my god, I'm so fat." Look. We just want to talk about regular shit. We don't want to talk about body shaming and shit. Like, who gives a fuck?
I mean, I don't be
because we all people.
Mentioning
but that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of times,
if you talking to those dudes, they definitely fuck with you.
But they act like
that's just like what that dude. Like, let's talk about that. Like that dude said, what was the the woman was like she was like wondering why she's been with her husband for 6 years and he doesn't try to do things unless she tells her to do it. But he's a good guy; he'll do it. But she has to remind him. She just wants him to do it without her having to remind him to do it, or without her having to say it. Like, what do you think about that? What do you think about a dude just doing shit just because he got to do it, or you having to tell him to do it? Like, what's wrong with that?
I think the stuff that she wants. Some guys are romantic and they'll light candles, and because the stuff she was talking about was like romance type of stuff. She was like, if I want to or like go on a date, I gotta ask him or I gotta plan it. And some dudes will just do that. They'll be like, get dressed and I'm coming to pick you up at 8 o'clock, and they'll just do that. Every guy is not gonna do that. So in the beginning process, before you got married, you should have. That's something that you should have discussed. That's your love language. You want to be romanticized, and you want him to lead in that aspect. He might lead in other aspects. She said he's a good man. Let's not forget that actually he's a good man or whatever. But this is an issue that she's having in her relationship. But I think she should have made it clear that you want a man that's romantic, that's gonna feed you chocolate covered strawberries and some guys did do stuff like that, and they stopped because they were being taken advantage of, and then that messed it up for the women to come after that because they didn't feel like it was being appreciated or they did it for the wrong people. But I would say if you want something done in a relationship, you need to make that clear in the beginning. If it's something that could possibly be a deal breaker or something like that, you need to
like, what do you want?
Have those conversations. And if they tell you that they not like that, or because a lot of men are not romantic,
niggas gotta be a mind reader. We gotta be. It's like it feels like that. It feels like that. It feels like the expectation. The expectation is like you know that the trash is there. You know you got to take it out.
Well, that's not mind reading.
But I'm just saying. I just came home. I'm tired. I just got off of work. And I know that the trash needs to go out. I'm gonna take it out eventually, or maybe you do have to remind me because I'm not thinking about that right now.
Smiley not thinking about.
But that's different.
You don't like the nagging.
That's not a personal.
Not even the nagging. Like if you have an expectation of something that hasn't been discussed.
That's different.
But anything, it's different. It's different because she's talking about romance. She's talking about romance. But what I'm saying is what I said overall was like. Do you think that a guy has to do something? I didn't say pertaining to that, but I used that as the example.
You need to figure out who you date. I've talked to guys that will just take it out, and I
don't have to say nothing. So what?
So you need to find someone that's going to do the things that you want.
That doesn't mean that that's supposed to be the way that it is. That just means that these people do it.
I didn't say it's supposed to be.
But I'm just saying, if a person is going to do it, but I'm saying, if a person is going to do something, if a person is going to do something, then they have to just be willing to want to do it. If they're not willing to want to do it or haven't already been doing shit like that, then there's no reason for me to try to do that shit. Like I'm not gonna be going out of my way to fucking do shit for somebody or whatever. And I don't feel like she deserved me to go out of my way and do shit for her. But that's the same thing that women be saying, I'm not going to be feminine.
She deserved
it. She deserves it when I feel like she deserves it.
But I'm saying some guys will do that regardless. So if you want certain
that's
things
what I'm saying.
done,
I said, so what? So
that
what?
doesn't mean it's wrong or right. I'm saying
but
if you want something, then find the person that's gonna do what you want and have those discussions before that.
All I'm saying is it's important to communicate. I always say that. It's important to communicate. Part of that communication is not assuming. Yo, you know that the trash gotta go outside. Bring the shit outside.
But that's not.
But saying that, but expecting him to do it because some guys have done it is not fucking communication.
Wait. What are we doing? I'm lost.
What I'm saying.
We're talking about having expectation.
If you don't
having
want
an expectation, or talking about what you want. Instead of knowing that somebody should do certain behaviors, certain things that you want. Okay. Oh, well, I think guys could do this because most guys will do it.
But
so
you
what?
want a woman to do certain behaviors, right? Because she's just because.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give her grace. We give them grace. We give them fucking grace.
She's a woman, right?
But we give them grace. We don't be like, well, you should have fucking took the trash out. I'm not gonna fuck with you.
She wasn't talking crazy.
But I'm just saying. If the bitch don't suck dick. You gonna be dealing with that bitch for like a whole year, and then you gonna be like, yo, you know, you could. What's wrong with it? You don't like. It's gonna be a whole year. But I'm just saying. You fucking. You getting a pussy. You getting a pussy. Well, then you get assault. Then you get assault. Now you got a ditty on your head.
That's crazy.
Now you got a ditty. So that's a part of sex.
Hold on. We going too far. So what are you saying about her?
I never said that she shouldn't communicate. Obviously, nobody can read minds. That's ridiculous. Okay. We don't have powers.
In any capacity, though.
We don't have powers, so obviously no. But what I'm saying is because of what she described, there are men that will just do those certain things to any woman that they're dealing with if they like them. That's just a part of who they are, and they were taught to behave a certain way. Some men were taught to take out the trash, so they're just gonna do it. You don't have to tell them. If they see it sitting by the door or something, maybe not check. But I'll take the trash out and put it by the door. And there have been people that I dealt with that they see the trash at the door when they're leaving, they'll just take it out. Or if sometimes I have a bag in my room, like I'll be in snacks, and I have a bag with like trash. And they'll be like, is this trash? And they'll do, but everybody doesn't do that. What I'm saying is there are some things that you can find out in the beginning. That's not even a big deal, what she's saying anyway. I don't even think that's that big of a deal. But there are some things that you can figure that out in the dating process if you have to tell him to do that or not. Some people are just like some women are raised to be a certain way, and they'll do that with any man that they're dealing with regardless, and you don't have to tell them. But then there's some things that you have to communicate, and she says she's been telling them that. She just was asking for advice, like, or saying, I don't like having to tell him this, but that's who you with. You didn't find a man that's romantic and that just does that shit automatically. There are some guys like that. But if that was so important to you, is what I'm saying, then you should have made it more. You should have made it more. Made more of a what is the word? made more of an effort to try to find someone that had those abilities already in them, because there are men that just are romantic type, and they do that for women when they're dating. All men are not like that. But if that's so important to you that it's becoming an issue in your relationship that you feel the need to talk about it on this show, then maybe you should have been more diligent in your dating process. Like, cause I feel like for her that might become a deal breaker because she's tired to keep telling him stuff. But for that specifically, I think she could have found someone that is romantic, that likes to do those things, and she went ahead and tell him. But most men don't care about stuff like that. But you can find someone that would. But not everything, obviously. Some things you need to tell them how you're feeling or that you want to be done. Sometimes with sex, you need to tell them how you want it or whatever. Everybody's body is different. So you do need to communicate. Communication is essential in a relationship. I agree.
So what you think?
I'm saying, given the climate, definitely, I don't think anything is off the table as far as like what should be norm or whatever, because nobody knows shit about relationships. Everybody's in the dark, men and women alike. They don't know. Women don't know how to be women. Men don't know how to fucking be men. So, with that in mind, comes understanding. Us as men, we know women can't fucking understand. So we just have to deal with the shit. I'm saying, like, if we know that certain things are...
So that's not communicating.
Well, hold on.
You're just saying you have to
hold on. Let me cook, right? Let me cook, right? So, like, if you are a man and you understand the woman is da-da-da-da, then I should be like, you know what? Boom.
Can you elaborate?
Let me just... Well, I am. Once I come my point. Da-da-da-da. Then you could just be like, yo, like, I'm the fucking, I'm fucking doing what I'm supposed to do or whatever, and she wants something else that she's not telling me exactly what that is. Why you not telling me exactly what that is?
Instinctively, you're saying you should know your woman. Instinctively.
You should.
I think as time goes on, will come, but that's not gonna happen.
You should take the time, you should take the time to get to know your woman. It's gonna be progressive.
But there's some things instinctively.
You're not gonna know shit, you know what I mean? As a man, it depends on your upbringing, it depends on how, if you were guided, because now at a certain age, you're starting to learn how to do things for you. A lot of these dudes are single, they're young, and they live by themselves, they eat cereal for dinner. You know what I mean? Like, so they're not living a regular man life. You know what I mean? Taking care of something, making sure something is maintained, being responsible. And then there are some of them, you know what I mean? But I'm not speaking to the few. You know what I mean? I'm speaking to the masses. And what we understand with the masses right now is we got a lot of virgin niggas that's out here. You know what I mean? That really don't understand what we have to do. And then the women want somebody that's like fucking the king dingaling nigga out here or whatever. You're not really gonna get that dude like that. You know what I mean? Especially if you older. The younger women are gonna get whoever they're gonna get, and they don't really give a fuck because they getting what they want, and then they not dealing with the motherfuckers no more. So the motherfuckers like we always talk about, you know, you don't reward bad behavior, which I don't really think I do, but I don't really care.
Are virgins more of a burden or?
That's a good segue, but not necessarily a virgin. I have a story that was told to me. Okay, so if you don't like a guy because society tells you like, oh, he's a good man, Savannah, from Waiting to Exhale. He's a good man, Savannah. Nigga had a whole wife. What the fuck is you talking about? Or whatever. Like, but that don't count because I wouldn't consider that because he was married. But they'll tell you like, oh, he's a nice guy, he has a good job, and all this stuff. But sometimes, he could be a nice guy and you could like him too. You don't have to just pick someone off of these superficial things or something on a list that, like, if you don't like someone, just don't. So, there was this friend of mine, and there's this nice guy that they knew, and they knew him for a couple years or whatever, and they was cool. They didn't like him like that because they just didn't like him. They wasn't into him. Their personality was aggravating. They kind of cringe or they just get on their nerve every time they would come around. Like, they would chill, hang out, or whatever. But it was just
I know a situation like that.
like you're trying because you're like, okay, whatever. So this person, they was, I don't want to say, I guess celibate, but they ain't had sex in a few months because they was talking to someone, but they got things that they need to work out, and so they were like, they're still cool with that other person, but they wasn't, that's who they was intimate with, so they wasn't messing with nobody in a while, whatever. So this person, the good guy, quote unquote, like he got a decent job, he's respectable or whatever, but he's not masculine. He's kind of a, for lack of a better word, like he acts like a bitch or whatever. He's just a corny ass dude, and he's not very appealing to the woman either or whatever. Not necessarily ugly, but just not her type or whatever. And then the personality makes it worse because like you try to look past that, and then it's like, you just corny as fuck. Or whatever, so one day, like I said, she ain't did nothing in a while or whatever, so, cause she waiting on the other dude to figure out whatever, or whatever, so.
To come around.
So she's chilling she's chilling with this person, and it's been a while, so she like, the dude likes her obviously, so he be trying.
He's just waiting,
So she
like. Be waiting for their chance in the friend zone, ladies.
She like, fuck it, I'm about to
give it a shot.
But right, maybe
he's like, yes.
Right, so then
he was so excited he couldn't get it up.
No, he got it up and got it done. And,
shit!
And a couple, boop boop. It was like like in a movie, like if you ever seen a movie?
It was Alexa, play Minuteman, Missy. It was that type of time.
And here's the thing. Most men, from my experience, most men, it don't be 20, 30 minutes or whatever, but you could still get it done.
No bamming, no thanking the
man. But you could still get it done in a short time. Sometimes a quick time could feel like 30 minutes because they did what they was, so it just cut it short. But this shit was ridiculous. Like, it was just like, and it was like, you know, they like, oh, like in a movie where they were like, oh my God, and they like have a seizure and do an extra shit, and you're just sitting there like, damn.
You hit the legs. You barely was still.
You barely had that shit on the way in, and it's over, and it's like, what the fuck is this, or whatever, like, so I said this to say, and then they thought it was gonna, that's why they gave in, because the whole time they was contemplating, they were like, nah, I don't know, but then before it actually happened, they was doing stuff that they liked, they turned them on and stuff before, they was choking them and stuff, and they liked that, and all of that, they was like, damn, my shit, like, I don't know, man, like, whatever, like,
popping. He was like, he couldn't believe it.
It was like, oh my God,
oh my God, he was thinking.
Like, what the fuck?
He was like, yo, I finally got her.
Yeah, that's what they said.
I knew she was gonna come around.
That's what they said.
I knew it.
Finally, and then it's like, boop, boop, boop. Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh my God. Oh your God, what? Like, what? And then they come back and like, oh, you're still laying. No, not because of you.
But you know what's crazy?
I hate to start the episode off with this, man.
All he had to do was relax. Because when you relax, even if you blow your load, check this out. If you blow your load, 15 minutes later, you ready. 10 if you healthy.
But
nigga.
I don't think that person is going to get
that's what I'm saying, because he panicked.
You don't get
that nigga panicked, yo.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression.
If you don't like a dude, don't like because he's a nice guy or whatever. Like in the person, she really did not like the person. Like she tried because like genuinely he's a good person, but she just did not connect with that person. Every time they got together,
I definitely got
it would be not to waste her vagina again. It's never.
What if he put it down? He was just nervous that time.
Definitely gotta chime in. Definitely gotta chime in.
And then it's like, oh my God, like what the fuck is that?
First of all, let's address.
So you ain't dealing with nobody that went to jail one time? No jailbirds for you?
Hold on, don't move the goalposts.
I'm gonna move.
No, listen.
I'm gonna move.
Let's stay there.
I like to move it.
So with this being understood,
physically.
What men need to understand from this, fuck all the other shit. What men need to understand for this is that when you're first time with a woman, understand this is what's at stake. the next time that you see him, this is what's at stake. So here's some things to recommend. Number one, know your partner. Know what they like. Know their love language. Know how they want to communicate. Hold on. Let me cook, y'all, so they can hear what I'm saying.
You're gonna take that blue truth.
Let the woman, learn the woman. Learn what she likes. Learn if she like. Hold on. Learn if she likes her neck. Learn if she likes. Learn her erogenous areas.
He didn't get no prep time. This is Batman without prep time.
Learn these things. Learn these things. Real shit, people. Learn these things, right? Because you don't get a second chance to make a first impression. So when you get there, it's game time, ready to go. Even if it don't happen, always be prepared. Always be ready to do what you need to do.
Oh, he did.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Know what we need to do when we get there, because you don't want to fuck up this opportunity. You're not gonna get a second chance to do it. And a lot of women, some women are nice. Some women are nice. And they'll be like, oh, it's okay. You know what I mean? But that shit don't happen often. So what you need to understand is that you gotta be able to give her at least, and some women gonna be like, what? 15 minutes. At least 15 minutes. You know what I mean? Exactly. And 15 minutes of actual action. Not 15 minutes of some slow shit. 15 minutes of some, you know what I mean, you put in work. If you 15 minutes slow grinding and shit and you pop, you kind of meaty. But if you 15 minutes of like you fucking, then yeah, that's some shit. You know what I mean? But you gotta understand, like, those things are important. Don't rush it, yo. You know what I mean? Take your time. And another thing, some women might not like to hear this, but guys, you might want to just handle yourself first before you go in there. If you know you're a quick popper, go do what you gotta do. And then, when she come, take care of yourself, you know what I mean, whatever, and then you ready to go. Just like Something About Mary. That's some real shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? I learned this from the OGs when I was a little nigga, so I'm just spreading this game so niggas can understand.
And I agree, you could do that. Or if you, like you said, that has happened to me, but it was not
redeemable.
The way that was described.
That's not redeemable. Oh,
but it was like, if I'm already dealing with you, this was the first experience with that person. If I'm already dealing with you, and then that happens, it's like, we can go another round or whatever, or I don't care. And sometimes the experience itself, the stroke itself and whatever, that could still be good for the woman, even if they don't, because they actually like the person or whatever. But obviously, you still want to finish and all that. But it's like, the way it wasn't even all the way in there before it was over. It literally was like one of the movies when it's a love scene.
Was it his first time? Like, what was it?
No. Well, from what
he told you it wasn't. Yeah. Okay. Because I mean, because to me that's like some first time shit, or haven't been in a while, something like that. I mean, I would say. Not very experienced.
Some niggas don't expect the pussy that they get.
No, that's bullshit.
Let me cook.
They did say
some
finally.
Niggas. Hold on, Eve. Let me cook.
That's some bullshit.
Let me. What the?
Yo, ain't no such thing, bro.
All right, bro.
If that happened to you, bro, don't even put yourself out there, bro.
I'm not even saying it happened to me.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead and say it.
This is all I'm saying.
Go ahead and say it.
Some niggas don't expect the pussy that they get. So when they get it, they're so fucking in shock and awe. They fold. And you know what I'm saying? This is why I said my best advice to that man, yo, cool the fuck out. You see what I'm saying? Because as soon as he panic, she gonna panic. She don't know what the fuck is up depending on what she sees and what she hears. So if she hears you panic, oh shit. She's like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Oh my God.
Yo, versus not saying shit or acting normal and just being like, yo, babe, just give me a minute. Like, you know what I mean? You
Oh,
good.
you trying to say play it cool?
Yeah, play it cool.
I'm trying to tell.
It would have been salvageable.
I'm trying to tell
You see what I'm saying?
niggas, don't let it happen. He making excuses for it, like yo.
Because guess what? Guess what? Not everybody. Not everybody is gonna be as cool as you, Smiley.
I'm not even cool about it.
You are cool about it because you like, nigga. I can't even give the niggas that's folding hope.
Yo,
I gotta
what she saying?
I gotta give them hope, nigga.
What she said is some Ripley's Believe It or Not type of shit. You put your shit in a little bit and finish. That sounds ridiculous. Like that nigga was a virgin, or that nigga just like that nigga ain't had pussy in centuries, nigga. I don't even know.
Not as bad as she was.
That's
he didn't think
crazy.
he was gonna get it, nigga.
Yo, I don't give a
folded.
fuck who it is.
He folded.
It's not mental. I wanna fuck. So it's like, yo, like I'm already to the brim, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But it's gonna take you a little. Your shit super wet, whatever. I'm still, and that's me elaborating on it. I'm still gonna, you know, with protection too. That's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was the first time.
That's crazy.
He still was.
But I'm saying that's.
If
you a virgin and you go out like that, then that's okay.
Shit. You could be used to not fucking females that's that pretty, bro. It happens.
I don't know.
It happens, and he never thought he was gonna get. It do sound crazy, but you don't understand that shit. Like
if you,
he did think that because he said finally.
Yeah, 100%.
Before.
You talking about Jim? You talking about Jim from fucking American Pie?
That's hilarious. Basically.
Oh, what the fuck?
Type shit.
Cause that sounds like bullshit.
Type shit, nigga. Young niggas.
Who was that? The dude that plays in the vacuum cleaner?
In the pie.
Nigga fucking pie, right?
Yeah. That's why I called American Pie. Pastor J.
I didn't do it yet. Wait. I'm not. I'm trying to.
I could have rolled 3 by the time.
Because I was confused for a second. Because he told me I rolled that, and I'm like, no, because I forgot where it came from.
Where does we come
But yeah, so I would say, yes, for women, if you don't want to waste your vagina, because that's a waste, because that person that's never going to happen again. But
have
good,
that conversation
good to them.
about that.
Good to them. No, because they didn't like the person anymore.
When do you introduce the conversation?
This is when women be like, that don't count. When you
introduce the conversation of sex and when you're talking to somebody in the talking stage, do you do it after 2 weeks? Do you just know when it feels right? Because at some point, y'all gonna start talking spicy. When do y'all talk spicy?
That was never supposed to happen.
No, when. I'm saying when in normally, general. My question.
It depends on how you feeling. If someone brings it up or the topic comes up.
When does it seem like it's too long or unnatural? Like, because if you like the person, so we just talking about if you like the person. When is that gonna happen?
I waited a month before I did something.
Start talking crazy, not doing nothing, but just start saying like talking crazy,
sending nudes and shit,
right? Or not even if that's not what you went to, but whatever it is to that threshold before it actually gets spicy. Is it a spontaneous? You just want a nigga to know, and that's the other thing that we was talking about. Do you expect them to read your mind? Because now since 2017, it's crazy.
That's what I'm about to say about me. I do be saying stuff like I'll say certain stuff like, oh, I like this or I like I don't know, but it has to come up. Like I won't just randomly start talking about it. Like maybe something reminded me of it or brought that topic came, or maybe we're watching something.
Enlighten the fellas. What does that mean? Does that mean anything?
What?
If a woman insinuates something pertaining to sex, does that mean anything in their interaction, their relationship that they're having at that time? Whether it's like just a dating stage or anything, does that mean anything?
It could, depending on the person. Some women are like I will flirt with people and don't even like them and be interested.
Cause I met girls that say crazy shit.
Nothing's never gonna happen. Cause I don't know. I don't be meaning to. I didn't realize that I do it, but I do. Sometimes I am like flirtation, but it's just a joke. Like I don't. I'm just having fun. Like
nobody else is in on just you.
If I'm talking to you and like we're I like you or whatever. whatever, and we're talking, like, I don't know. Like, I am very open about, I'm a sexual person. Like, if I'm dealing with you, I want to have sex. Like, there's not going to be these people that be like, oh, they in a relationship and they ain't have sex in a month or something. Yeah, hold on. They ain't have sex in a month or something. And it's like, y'all live together. What the fuck? Like, that sounds crazy to me. Like, I can't be with nobody and we're together and we ain't have sex in a month and we live together. Like, that sounds crazy. Right. Like, is it long distance? What the hell is going on? Like, that's crazy to me. I probably will talk about it or whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, I'll say little stuff or I make dirty jokes. I just have a dirty
So she don't like bringing
like,
it up
if you
first.
say something and they remind, like, and it sound like how they be like pause or whatever, I'd be like, oh, like, I'll make a joke or something. Like, so I don't know.
So I don't wanna say too much about myself because I know we might have a listener out there. But to be honest, like if I feel like, you know, I do have, you know, a sexual attraction, sometimes because of the way that I am, the woman may be like, oh man, he's taking too long or whatever. When it's right, it's right. You know what I mean? And I'm not really like a pushy type of dude, but I do like women that are somewhat aggressive. Because I'm.
What do you mean?
Because I'm kind.
I like her
to want to do something. I like shit like that. I like the spontaneous, zany woman that's gonna do something that I'm not expecting.
Like that nigga.
And would I do something with her? Yeah, I would, but I don't want to start off like that because I don't want to freak her out.
Yeah, it's a me too.
I was watching Lip Service and Gigi was like, one time she had sex while she was driving on the highway. Like, she was riding the nigga, he had his foot on the gas and she was doing the steering wheel.
Oh shit, that's kind of fire. It's dangerous as fuck.
And they finished.
Listen, I've had,
that is,
and I gotta. I mean, I like to be.
After driving.
I like to be
going nowhere.
I like to be transparent. I like to be transparent.
That shit,
so yeah, I have had sex in the car while we was doing stuff. I have done stuff in the car while the car was moving. We did park off to the side, then in the movie theater, in the bathroom, all different types of shit.
Why you driving? That's kind of dangerous.
While you driving is dangerous. Yo,
being on the highway.
Getting top while you driving is crazy.
Yeah. Cause some people gotta pull.
But you gotta think about it. Like, if a woman does something like that to you while you like, it really makes you think like, yeah, like I got me a keeper. Like from a guy perspective, I'm looking at it like, damn, like, wow,
like, hold up, I gotta pull
who does this? You know what I mean? You might really think you'll never find nobody, but I'm gonna tell you, like, if a chick really feeling you, she'll do just about anything. Exactly, she'll do just about anything.
She never did that shit before.
She might have never did. Exactly. Thank you. So it's that mind over matter shit.
It's a coin, because she might do that shit to everybody.
She might, yeah. Well, I'm going more with what Erica said. I'm going more with what Erica said the first time. I'm going more with what you said the first time because, like,
make you feel
like if you a hood booger, you probably do whatever you do. That's your kink. But some of these girls that's like quiet or whatever, they exploring and they want to explore it with the person that's special to them. So they doing certain things and they want to do what they think will make them happy. So I know women that probably was watching pornography, you know what I mean?
Pornography.
Right? And you know, decided to, I want to try this. Oh, let's do this. Let's do that. I was with it. I was with the shits because I was like, shit, like, I ain't never do that before or whatever. You know what I mean? So she felt like, boom, I popped this cherry with this shit.
Or,
but I'm like,
or some guys.
Nigga,
so if you want your woman to do, when I was younger, this guy that I talked to, the one from Job Corps, that was an asshole. Like, I wasn't as experienced. I wasn't a virgin, but I wasn't very experienced when I was dealing with him. I was still kind of young. And he was a little older, so he told me to do that. So, like, watch porn, and, like, I really liked him. So, I studied that shit. I surprised myself and, like, oh, like, whatever. Like, and I did it because I liked him or whatever. So, it's guys, if you want your woman to do some shit is ridiculous. Let me just say that. Porn is not real life. So, every type of porn scenario, no. But, like, regular stuff, like, if she don't know how to ride or you want to do reverse cowgirl or give you head a certain way or something. Sometimes watching that could help because she could fix her form and she could practice. And if she really like you, she might be like, I got something for you. And be like, wow. And you'd be like, what can't you do? Damn.
It could backfire too because motherfuckers be trying to be doing too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why
girl
I
watch
said,
something and
no
be trying to do some shit
that's
she ain't never do before. And like, yo, what are you doing? Like,
is outrageous.
Wait, hold up. Give me a second.
Real
Let me
life.
try. Let me do this. Let me do
shit.
like chill. You know what I mean? Like,
you know that wild shit in your kid walking.
Yo.
No, I'm talking about like vanilla.
This
type
wasn't
stuff.
or maybe no kids wasn't even around, but still, like you could.
Why are you wearing a unicorn mask?
Or yeah, if you want to spice it up, you should do that too.
Crazy.
Oh,
dress up.
I've been asked some crazy shit. I've been asked to do impersonations.
What?
Like, I had a dream. Like
my voice, yeah.
What is that movie?
She asked me
with Jamie Foxx and
you talking about
Bait?
No, with Jamie Foxx and he had them little twists or braids.
I forgot the name.
Woo.
Booty Call, yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is Booty Call. What is Woo?
Woo is with
Jada Pinkett, right?
Jada Pinkett, yeah.
That's kind of strange.
Yo, so this person know who they are.
Who did they tell you to do?
I gotta say it. Right.
Don't say the person.
No names. Respectfully. I respect this person.
That sounds crazy.
They asked me to impersonate Rick Grimes from Walking Dead while they gave me head.
Coral.
That's exactly what I said.
Coral.
That's exactly what I said.
Wow, that's
crazy. And we recorded it.
That is different.
Yes.
So that's a new one. I would never want to.
And this is facts. This is on my dead
maybe
people.
If you speak
like,
another language,
you know what I mean? Like this some real shit.
Or something.
I don't be lying. It's no cap in my rap. Like the reason I be saying this shit because people don't be believing, and even me saying it. I mean, you don't gotta believe me.
Like some TV shit.
But yo, like really, I be in like weird ass scenarios.
I was like, I have a dream. That's just weird. I believe you.
What was the black?
Kind of weird to me.
What was the black dude name from Walking Dead? T-Dog.
T-Dog, yeah, remember T-Dog? Rest in peace, T-Dog.
At least she didn't be like, yo, T-Dog.
I ain't know his voice. That nigga was in there for a hot minute.
Yo.
That is funny.
Hey, yo, Rick, you want me to go with? I don't know.
But you should dress up. I don't watch that.
Yo, nigga
dress
said,
up. I've never done that.
Yo, the role play is just
school
crazy. I never did the role play, and I'm game to do it. It's gotta be thorough though. It's gotta be like nurse and patient, some shit, school teacher, student.
Shit, right?
It's gotta be some shit like that. It can't be lunch lady and fucking lunch kid or you know what I mean? Like it's good. No.
Go to a bar and pretend you don't know each other. Like you just met.
The whole shit, yo, that's crazy.
I believe that shit.
That's crazy as fuck. Like set the whole shit up. Like you come from somewhere, you with your friends, like who's that girl over there?
Yo, you know why that shit works?
And then y'all be like, hold up.
You know why that shit?
Oh my god, girl, he's coming over here. And go over there and talk to her, and you be like, yo, what's good, mom? Hey, how you doing, boy? And then her friends be like, girl, y'all so stupid. You be like, yo, what you mean? Hey, yo, can I get your number? Yeah. What you doing? Like you got a man? Oh, I got a man. He ain't gonna be too happy. You gotta have friends. You know what I mean? And then you like, all right, but y'all ain't gonna say nothing, right? Girl, you stupid. And I take her number, and I hit her up. I'll be like, yo, so what time I come through? Your kid's gonna be asleep? Like, you good? Like, and then you be like, yeah, they good. And then I go there, yo, this shit is crazy.
Or you got stopped by a lady cop. She really a cop, but she pulled you over to.
Oh, she a cop? Damn.
That'd be dope.
I see
I ain't
that
gonna
in a
hold
movie.
you. I see that. That was in Belly. Yo,
that was in another movie.
What I'm saying, I remember in Belly.
It's
and
the imagination,
and
bro.
Yeah.
It's like that's what keep that shit like, yeah, I mean, fresh. Cause when you a kid, you got all the imagination in the world. When you an adult, nigga, you fucking working, you trying to make money and shit, you trying to keep married together.
And my shorty,
all of that shit is
and my shorty a
serious,
cop,
nigga.
bro.
If you can have fun
man.
with your woman, you gonna be good. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Shit.
Bro, shit. Cause some niggas can't even smile with their woman. As soon as
That's crazy.
As soon as COVID came around and everybody was locked up, you see all the domestics and shit.
Yeah,
like,
mad motherfuckers was having kids too. And that motherfucker.
Yeah, COVID babies.
Mad COVID babies popped out.
COVID babies, nigga.
Motherfuckers is 4 years old right now.
Wow. Breathe.
Cause the uniform pants so tight, she ran me my right. She put me in the car. She cut up all the lights. She said I have the right to remain silent. Now I got a hollering, sounding like a siren, talking about.
She got a jingle for every fucking shit. You gotta be careful not to say something that got a song and shit. Or it's gonna be a jingle.
Shout out to Lil Wayne. Everybody
sorry.
saying he gotta let it go with his
love
dreads.
Correct.
Fuck that, yo. It's about the music, like East.
Right, it's musical Tourette's.
Yo, like, yo,
I got
fucking-
Tourette's to sing a song.
musical Tourette's.
Musical
Wow,
Tourette's.
yo.
Well, not really music, but this whole Diddy shit. Like, what
Oh, damn.
are our thoughts? Like, first, let's start here.
Damn.
We heard. So I want to hear two things from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So we heard, yo, this nigga ain't shit. And then everybody was like, yo, how you know it's true? Because he settled. And then it's like, well, even though he settled, he could settle because he don't want no backlash. But then there's video services.
Yeah.
Now there's video services. There's all types of allegations. Here's another allegation to throw at y'all. Somebody said, what if it's AI?
You're saying you know AI. Why would you apologize for AI?
Because he wrong. He know he wrong, but I'm just saying he said that before he apologized.
Nah, he knew.
But I'm saying before he apologized,
he got
said that.
caught on camera. There wasn't no AI.
That was something to consider if you just sat on it. If I just sat on it, if it
was AI, he would have been like, "Yo, it was AI. They trying to set me up, y'all."
Nah.
Like, look, I got 6 fingers. There was a picture. Check this out. There's a picture that Snoop Dogg just posted. Right? It was Africans, and they was making the shape of Jesus, and that shit was AI. But if you first glance, you ain't gonna fucking know. I'm pretty sure.
What I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure Snoop was fucking smoking. Saw that shit. Oh, that's fire. Thought that shit was real. Posted that shit. He didn't know that shit was AI.
That should be looking mad real. That's what I'm saying.
100%.
If that nigga ain't apologized, that could have been an angle.
Yeah, but it's not.
In this climate.
He did apologize.
But we know.
He
Diddy's
no
a monster.
There's no more excusing him.
I never say I don't believe
you
nothing
gave him
that
the benefit of the doubt,
I
though.
got to though.
I
know how
can't
shit
like
is.
see. This is what I mean.
Not
Sometimes there's
Innocent until proven
precaution.
guilty, my nigga.
I understand
Not
that,
doing that
but
to my
sometimes there's certain precautions that you have to have when you see the characteristics of somebody. Like if you see it constantly, like yo, not just a little bit of time, not just once or twice. You're hearing mad stories of all of the people who he fucked over.
Once you know the
you
names
can't
of it,
you
then
can't be like, hold on. You can't see all that pain that allegedly he gave all these people. All these people are speaking out against the shit and be like, oh fuck whatever they're saying. I'm gonna take my own. And then he do some foul shit and you were like, damn, well I ain't know. Nah, it's precautions. At the end of the day, like you gotta know who to not fuck with. Once you hear certain things about these people, like you could fact check them, but these fact checks have to be by credible people. It can't just be by anybody. And I understand that, but you have to believe credible people that's like, yo, this person fucked me over. Yo. Because he fucked so many people.
He fucked a lot of people over.
No Vaseline.
No Vaseline.
But
like, and it's
also,
you know what I mean?
you have to acknowledge that people do falsify shit because they might have felt some kind of way. So somebody could have made something up.
I don't.
No. I didn't say that. I
don't even care about the
that was a
falsified
good.
shit.
That was a good.
It's just
angle.
it's just like OJ.
Because
God rest his soul.
have.
It's just like OJ Simpson. God rest his soul.
You think he did it?
Did what? No, actually, I don't. I don't think he did it. But it's just like OJ. Hold on, let me get this before I forget the point. OJ did something that a lot of the public, especially the other color, right? They made sure that the second time around, when he got trialed for stealing his own things, he got trialed basically for like the
he got off the other one.
Yeah, 100%. And I feel like this is the same situation kind of.
Because that shouldn't even be a crime. You just got your stuff back, and nobody's dead, like unalive.
It's the same situation. It's just flipped.
I don't know. I was watching Star Report yesterday, and he was saying that, do he think this video was leaked by? First of all, he was naming names because everybody was calling it. 50 leaked it.
He paid $50,000 to get that shit.
So who leaked it? Was it the feds? Was it Drake? Was it Kanye? Was it DJ Academics? Who was it that leaked this so that it could be sent to CNN?
I think
TMZ.
I think when they raided his house, they got access to the video because he had the video. So he had it. So when they raided his house, no, I think it was the CIA, the feds. The feds, like once the feds have you, bro, once there's a federal case against you, all
it's
that
like
state
power.
shit.
Somebody never gives up. They're gonna keep on trying to hunt you.
That's
down.
what I'm saying.
It's not like a vendetta.
That's what
like
I'm saying.
They never gave up or trying.
This
to
is becoming.
Everybody on the team that got unalived trying to catch ghosts, and they still trying.
This is really becoming a federal situation.
Gonna come back.
Especially, you gotta think. Candace Owens said that the reason why he's not in jail is because he's a Fed. So at the end of the day, I feel like you said, there's some power shit going on. Somebody in the feds still want this nigga to go down. Or somebody that's connected, that has connects to the federal government, our federal government, wants Diddy to be made an example of. Somebody higher than him.
I heard he already lost some bread too from this shit.
He lost mad bread.
Everybody on the Diddy task force probably trying to knock them off slowly.
Real shit. And now you gotta assassinate his character. If we can't arrest you, right? If we can't put you in jail, what's the next best thing?
You gotta cut off your supply of what you
exactly. And then the best way to do it is, we have access from the raid. We have access that if we leak this shit, then it's gonna make him look crazy. And now nobody wanna work with him. You fucked Cassie up on cam. Not even allegedly seen it, and you apologized for it. And that's the type of person you was. You only apologized because of the video. If there was no video, you would never apologize.
Because he had been doing this to her for
that's
a while.
What I'm saying.
He did it to other women, allegedly. So if you were sorry, you would have stopped. Why
100%.
are you still doing it?
100%.
Why did you continue to do it?
100%.
That wasn't the first time.
100%. And it probably won't be the last. If he gets away scot-free.
Not with her, but with other women.
Yeah. They just going to be on NDAs. And that's sad as fuck. Like, yo. That's worse than
the sad part is some women will see this information and still
because it's about the money
to subject themselves.
It's about the money to them, and that's why it's like, yo, certain values count. Like if it's just about the money, like, oh hell no, bitch. Yeah, hell no, like that's just not gonna work. Cause where are all of the women in defense of Diddy now? Ain't nobody fucking with. What's his name? Buddy Love. What's his name?
I think that's it.
From
one of his names.
The club.
Yeah, I mean that's what he said his name was. Brother Love. I don't know what the fuck he was calling
Brother
himself.
Love. Cause you said Buddy. That was on the Eddie Murphy show.
I thought that's what he took.
He said brother. Because that was his next name. You know, they be changing their name every. You know, a lot of artists do that. They say that's symbolic.
Could you imagine that was when he was? When was that when he changed his name to Brother Love?
Before he had that new baby.
Was it like 2016 before?
No, that baby is little still.
Oh, okay.
Probably like a couple of years ago.
So then, after he kicked her in the stomach, he decided he wanted to be Brother Love. He got some spiritual healing.
Time ago.
That's what I'm saying.
Got videos from 2016.
That's what I'm saying. They have been broken up because it's 2016.
But that's what I'm saying.
Because
ribs.
if that's from 2016,
I don't even mean to laugh at that.
That's so he became Brother Love recently.
Unbelievable.
That was like a couple years ago.
So then,
it's crazy.
He had a life
because
change.
she was trying to leave him. She had an apartment. He would be coming there and getting her. And that's why they said he blew up. Allegedly, he blew up Kid Cudi car because she was talking to him or something. Like she would try to leave him and he would keep.
Diddy's crazy.
It's crazy because everybody was saying J. Cole was soft, but he's the only rapper that put hands on Diddy. He fought him. He fought.
Allegedly.
They fought. No, they fought. It's confirmed.
It's allegedly, bro.
They both confirmed it.
When
How
did
they both
this?
confirmed it? It's allegedly. Yeah. So even if they both say, "Yo, this has,"
because there's no paperwork. There's only a conversation.
All right, Smother.
Because I didn't hear about this. When did that?
It was on in a interview.
No, it was on a song. He said that he scrapped with Diddy over the Kendrick situation when Control was out. So it was around the time that Control was out, and I guess Diddy felt the way about the King of New York shit or something, and then J. Cole defended Kendrick. And they scrapped, and they got pulled apart from there. What's the names? And nobody mentioned it until.
P. Diddy don't be fighting people. He get somebody else to do the dirty.
I don't know. Nigga, he smacked Drake.
Because Drake a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, so I think he be trying. I think he tries bitch ass niggas. He might not try no diesel ass nigga, but he's gonna try some bitch ass niggas. Especially when you're Diddy and you feel like you could slap women and shit, like you're gonna slap powerless people, right? That's the trait of men that smack women.
When did this happen?
Listen to what I'm saying. If he smacks women, then
Just
he doesn't mind smacking men. Hold on. If he smacks women,
it's fucked up because of smack.
Exactly.
Like, I don't even
if
have
he
to
smacks
ball
you
up
out,
my
if he
fist,
smacks
like,
you and he's on camera smacking women, then obviously he has no problem smacking a man that he feels like is a bitch ass nigga. 100%. Because especially if he's not.
Because some
that's definitely obvious.
Women and they won't fight a dude, they a bitch.
Exactly, because they don't feel like they can win against those men. But if you think that man is a bitch ass nigga, you're gonna fight those people. And this is what I'm saying. If you was trying to fight Drake and you feel like Drake is a bitch ass nigga, you probably felt that same way too. Especially if his man's pissed on his leg. I don't know if that to be true. That's alleged too, but I don't know. That's what Kendrick said happened. Shit is wild.
These people is crazy out here.
Shit is wild.
It's getting spooky out here. All the Nino Browns will turn pooky out here. No cool niggas. It's just goofies out here.
Fabuloso.
In case you ain't know.
Then we have another topic that we didn't talk about. What's her name?
Keisha Cole.
Oh yeah. So, go ahead. You should describe that one.
So the article said he can have chicks. I don't know if she said that. Sometimes people be putting clickbait. I don't think she actually said that in the video. But Keisha Cole dealing with this guy. He's a rapper. He's younger than her. He's 24, and she's 42. And people talk to junk because they're like, she's dumb because he talking to other chicks. He disrespecting her, and
he's disrespecting her. Oh, because he's talking to other chicks.
he said publicly that he ain't trying to settle down, and his name is Honcho. And he's a rapper. He's 24. I said that already. But she's
basically satisfied with what he's giving her, and the public isn't.
Yeah, they're like, why you letting him? Why she keep getting in? Like you said, she was with Baby before too, and she fought somebody over him. Like, he couldn't even breathe in my direction. I just don't know.
You gotta put some respect on his name.
You heard?
No, I'm sorry. I don't care how much money you got. That's not gonna make me more attractive.
Yeah.
I don't even think it was the money for that situation. I really think they love that nigga Baby. That shit crazy.
But why would they even want to talk to him in the first place? They didn't know him before they got.
They like his swag. They like his swag. Oh, till I fall, I done did it for my dogs.
He a number one stunner.
Fall till I fall, I done did it for y'all.
Like I said, they like it, I love it. I don't get it, but that's fine. Y'all can talk to whoever you. But that's the point, though. I don't care with people be too worried about, like, why y'all worried about who this woman talking to? Like, if she want to talk to that, and I think that's young because he's 24 and she's 42. But
that youth.
That's like, if that's what she want to deal with, and she don't feel disrespected by it apparently, or she don't feel hurt, she ain't come out and say that, and she's still dealing with him, and she probably know that he has other women. I don't think she cares.
Yo,
she's getting what
God rest her soul. Y'all remember Keisha Cole, ma?
Yeah.
So when you see her family, right? When her family comes in,
toxic.
This is what I'm saying. Once her family comes up in the grand scheme of things, what do you expect her to make?
That's who Baby is with. He's with Keisha Cole.
No, but they did have a thing, and she got into a fight with someone over him. She beat some girl up.
She's what? She's
No, this was years ago. But he messed with Tony too.
People are gonna fuck with what they know. And if that's what she knows, if she knows her mom dealing with younger men and that being normal, or her sister might have did this shit and that being normal, then she gonna do that shit
mother,
too.
well, I didn't know who her mom dated because she didn't even know who her dad was.
That's what I'm saying. She just might be used to that shit, like growing up.
And her mom was on drugs. So
exactly. She's gonna have a miss. Yeah, she's gonna have like a full.
But that's what this dude said. Woman is gonna fuck with a dude with like fucking short, tall, fat, skinny, fucking ugly, cute, whatever. It's a sense of security that she's looking for. And if she can see that and whatever value of security she sees in that man, that's enough for her to select him, then she'll be with him. 100%. You know.
Yeah, but that's that girl business. Leave her alone. Cause y'all don't got it.
Well, there was a song, man. Money make them come.
She don't care. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, long as you don't
Money
care.
make them come.
There was this girl that I went to Job Corps with, and she would be singing. She would be just wandering around with her earphones on, singing all the time and stuff. And that song came out, and she was singing it, and she was like walking around, thrusting her pelvis. And saying it, money baby come, money baby come. Like, she was so crazy. Yeah, literally, that's what she was doing. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? She was crazy. She was funny though. She was cool, but she was crazy. But yeah, leave her alone. Y'all be too worried about people's relationship. If he ain't abusing, if he ain't on no Diddy shit, then that's a typical. And he's younger too. And he's a celebrity. You'll forget about it if you think he gonna do.
Drea had her baby, right?
Yeah, congratulations.
Right.
Having a baby with with a guy your child's age.
Is she still with him?
I don't know. He just had a baby by someone else too.
Wow.
Before she had her baby. Like,
wow. 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 Congrats.
I mean, it is what it is, man. Motherfuckers are going to have sex. We always talk about it all the time, like, you know, like it can't be that taboo. Like, it's really like I have a friend. I have a lot of friends, all right? One of my friends tells me about some of the situations that she encounters. And some of the things when she encounters these situations, she's always talking about, why do guys always got to talk about sex? Everything got to be about sex. We think about sex 24/7. The reality of it is that most of us understand that, yeah, we think about sex more than the fear of sex. But we know that they don't want to hear us talk about it all the time. They want to see that we can actually talk about other things other than talking about sex. So sometimes try to talk about other things than talking about sex. I think it's challenging to do it because what the fuck can we talk about that they like? Like, we like sports. Like, we like boxing. We like fucking action movies. We like, some of us like comic books. Some of us like video games. Some of us are just disciplined and don't like any of that shit. You know what I mean? Like, women have some type of entertaining interest. And it's hard for us to really worry about that because that's not going to help us with a value of life.
Do you believe all women like drama or just most?
I don't think all women like drama.
Even
per
like
se.
being entertained by it. Like, not, you know, they don't want it manifested.
They like some type of entertainment.
No, entertained by drama though.
No, not because I know people that don't watch, like girls that don't watch Love and Hip Hop, like they don't watch those reality shows.
It's just what captivates you, like what gets most of your attention. You know what I mean? So that's like, you know,
kind of describe the movie, right? Or the type of people, or the type of.
I wouldn't necessarily
like
say so. Like, a lot of people
like
that watch serial killer movies are going to be serial killers. And a lot of people that watch
people like serial killer
emotional movies are probably more emotional. A lot of people that watch comedy movies are going to be more never take shit serious.
Like horror
movies,
but
that can be argued because there's people in all of those segments that like all different types of movies. There's people that are the sadder type of person and they like fucking horror movies. You know what I mean? There's people that are like the fucking more comedians and they do shows and shit like that. Mm-hmm. They like fucking romance movies. You know what I mean? Like, so like you never know what type of person you're dealing with. It's just that type of person might like certain things because it provides a certain type of balance in their life for whatever reason. Not necessarily a negative, it could be a positive too. You know, maybe they lost somebody and that's something that's a good memory for them to be reconnected with the person that they lost. We used to watch these movies.
I'm high, bro. What are we talking about?
We're talking about people watching certain things and not having something to do with the type of person that they are. And I would say
like
not
like
necessarily
a movie or shows and shit
movie
like that.
shows.
So hold on. Okay, so in your point, you don't believe that women that watch a lot of reality daytime like baddies and things like that, you don't believe that most of those women are like toxic?
If that's all that they watch,
you really like that shit?
If that's all that they watch, look, I'll humor you.
Yeah, a little bit.
Listen. I'll
if you like that shit.
Hold on, listen. I'll humor you. I'll humor you. If that's all that they watch and that consumes their life, and they uphold that persona, then I would believe. Then I would believe.
A lot of different stuff.
But hold on. Let me humor his question. if that's all that they watch, right? I'm being specific with what I'm saying. So just don't take it out of context. Just take it for what it is.
Sorry, yo.
If that's all that they watch, meaning they don't watch the news, they don't watch movies, they don't watch nothing. They only watch this shit, and they uphold that persona of the people on this program. Then I would believe that, yeah, she's probably, you know, quacks like a duck, whatever, this person, you know what I mean, and she watches the show. But if they watch that show as a part of entertainment, and they watch other things that entertain them as well, it's just them watching TV. This is something that they like. You know what I mean? Maybe they grew up on that. Maybe
not everything you like is good for you, though.
We're not arguing that.
And so
if your mind isn't strong enough to decipher, hey, what I'm watching is just entertainment, and what I'm watching is not gonna affect how I am. Then watch it. If you can be affected by it, then you shouldn't be watching TV.
Hold on. Check this out. All right, let's take E. Right? E says she watches it, but she's not really affected by it because she doesn't feel like.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go somewhere throw a drink or something.
She doesn't feel like it's gonna. And I agree with that. I believe that the effects are more long term than that. So once you see the dating pool is so shit versus going on dates, because she's not gonna go on dates, fuck that shit, right? She's watching all these people on dates, married, or you know what I mean, how they're going. So maybe, I'm not saying for sure 100%, but maybe psychologically she's like, oh, I'm good. Because if this is what the fuck it is, and she's watching it a lot. Like, let's say she watches it whenever it comes out, over and over and over, and you're watching these women getting cheated on, and all these dudes doing wild shit, and the drama of it, people fighting, all this shit. It's like, yo, why would I put myself in a situation where I would get married, have kids, or do anything, because I would have to really go through it and pick and be selective, and I don't even want to do that shit. Because watching this shit make me feel exhausted just by watching these motherfuckers deal with what they have to deal with. It's what you take. It's the intake. The energy that you intake. If it's fake, alright, because it's fake. But if this shit is like supposed to be reality TV. So this is somebody's reality that you're getting entertained by. If that shit is negative, then that energy is going to manifest some way. You don't have to do the same thing that you see on TV, but the energy is still the same. So now something negative is going to manifest. That's just what I believe. You see what I'm saying?
So on those shows, well, Baddies is different than like Love and Hip Hop. When you're talking about relationship, Baddies, they don't be in relationships up there. That's an all-girl cast. But
yeah, but that's why
Love and Hip Hop, there do be certain aspects.
You may not have a lot of female friends just because of that show.
There are no.
Yeah, because you know how females could be all together in a group. Like groups of females versus, you know what I mean, ones in relationship. You said all of these are single. Like, yo, like to me, it looked like, why can't they have all these young girls working together and doing positive shit? Because it's more entertaining. They all bad and they're doing bad shit. And that shit is evil. So, you know what I mean? That energy is going to come back in that form. Like,
they be going on trips. They be going.
Yeah, to look sexy, pop their ass and shit. Yeah, they wildin'. A lot of them should be in jail from a lot of the shit that they do, but they excuse it because, you know, it's in the house or whatever.
People pressing charges. Yeah, but yeah, and on Love and Hip Hop stuff they do be having, but there be successful relationships up there too. So it's not the whole thing, and it is garbage. But like I said, that's not affecting my mind because I know I have my own mind. It's not going to be dictated by what I watch.
You can't help what you intake subliminally. But you can help what you can help what you know about something. If it's negative or no. Check this out. Check it out. So you're saying that you don't hold on.
Because there are people that watch this stuff and think it's cool, and then they try to go out and do that, or they want to be on the show.
Let me ask you this.
When they don't even fight, you know you're gonna get your ass.
Let me ask you this. Can you watch a television programming, right? And learn something or something be given to you subliminally, right, where you don't get it, but your subconscious gets it. Can that be a reality? Because if that can be a reality, then that's what I'm talking about.
It's called suggestive messaging.
Exactly.
Right.
This is what I'm saying. And certain things have loads of it. These would be the type of programs because it has no basis for education. It has no basis for anything that's beneficial.
That's the same thing. Right.
No, that depends on the programming you're watching, not the people. The people, either they're smart enough or not.
Let's look at it from the
How are you gonna block? How are you gonna block energy? How do you block energy?
I don't do it.
What it is
exactly, but you're watching it. This is what I'm saying.
What it is like another form. It's like another form of ignorance.
You're not gonna
like if you believe that. If you believe
you're not gonna do what you see, but you will get the energy that you give out.
If you believe that, then I can say,
accept.
Hey, follow my finger.
Smiley, that has nothing
yes,
to
it
do
is.
with nothing.
Same
you know
thing.
why? Listen.
Same thing.
Listen.
Same thing.
This is
Same
why.
thing.
This is why. Listen.
Same thing.
Easily influenced and not easily influenced is two different things. I'm not gonna just follow your finger just because, my nigga. Especially if I know you don't have any hypnosis license or whatever the fuck these mentalists do. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, what I'm talking about is there is certain energies coming from these programmings that we watch, right? And the only way you could tell if something is sending you good energies is if you're...
Oh, you did? You don't like it?
Yeah, I ain't like that shit neither. But the only way you can tell if something is beneficial to you is if you learn something from it. Or you get some beneficial value that you didn't know. Oh, this is some information I didn't know. Like, you see what I'm saying? If it's taking away, it's doing the opposite of giving you something. So it's taking away. Like, that's why I say you got to be mindful at certain things that are more taken away. Like, females might say, oh, he watches too much anime. Why does he watch anime? That's drama. But in every anime, there is good shit. They're teaching you shit. Hey, it's good to depend on your friends. They're teaching you morals. Remember the fucking cartoons? They have a moral reason for why they was doing what they do. All that shit is taken out. And it's not taken out by people that look like us. It's taken out by the people that, don't want good energy into these programmings. So you have to be careful because this is a spiritual war. At the end of the day, even if you don't go out and say, look, I'm going to do what these bitches do, there is still dark energy that is being sent to you that you don't know about because it's not like you're thinking about, oh, I need to be spiritually. No, you're not even thinking that way. You're just watching it as a programming. I'm just saying if it's not giving you benefits, then it's giving you something else. And it's real. That's real. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not like maybe like for real. A lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people watch these things and then certain things happen in their life and they're just thinking these things are coincidences. It's not a coincidence. It's really not. Like
allegedly.
I mean,
I be saying allegedly a lot now because now everything's alleged.
I mean, but think about it. Just like you said.
I always talk shit about the show, even though I watch them. I be like, they ratchet as fuck.
They are, because you know better.
Like that's what I'm saying. So I have that.
You know better.
Since I have that mindset, that could never make me.
And that's what I'm saying. Like you're not gonna probably give into it, but would your peers give into it?
No, I don't be around people.
You don't think so, right? That's what I'm saying. Like
if I think, get into something, it's because somebody fucked with me and I'm defending myself. I don't just the stuff. I think
the behavior that they have up there is probably relative to the culture of their environment.
I don't even think that's scientific. That like if you watch something, you do exactly what you see. I don't even think that's like. Is that real?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's
because that's not what I'm talking about.
Something you're gonna watch something and then you're gonna decide whether or not you want to do what you're seeing up there or not. Unless it's a tutorial. This is how you do this.
They're programming you to accept a certain concept. Like, okay, yeah, I know this is bad. I wouldn't do this shit, but I'm gonna watch it. And then hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. E. So now you're babysitting somebody close to you. This little kid comes over. You just happen to be watching it. It's not like you want this little boy to watch this show, but he happens to watch the show. He's a child.
Mm-hmm.
He's a child at the end of the day. So he doesn't know energies, frequencies. He doesn't know none of that shit. But if he sees some shit and has a memory based off of what she watched, right? Wouldn't it be better if she didn't watch that shit? Especially if she knew that, hey, this is ratchet. But now that ratchet memory is in his head. So he copies something down the line, or not copies it exactly, but he has this mindset from this traumatic experience that he watched just, innocently, because she didn't know he was affected that 10, 15 second clip of whatever the fuck was on the shit. But at the end of the day, this is what I'm saying, like, a lot of this shit is precaution. And it's like, fuck the precautions, we're just gonna do, and then when things happen, it's like, yo, how did this happen? I'm just saying that if we're having precautions to certain things, if we know that this shit is ratchet, and we're promoting people and we're promoting families and things that, hey, we don't want people to have certain kids, and then we should be promoting by setting examples of what it's supposed to be from our perspective. Because if we can't set those examples, then we're just talking. It's not like we really want these changes or expect these changes to happen. We're just saying, we're just putting it.
You can have an opinion without being an activist. You don't have to go.
That's not activist.
That is.
That's not activist.
You can't feel this way without doing anything about it. You gotta stand up and make a.
That's not an activist.
Make a stand. You gotta stop watching this show.
That's not an activist. So, what I'm saying is, if you want people to do better, right? To have these standards, wouldn't it make more sense if you had the same standards that you set? So if you have a certain amount of money, right? You said the bare minimum is 30,000. You're already at that place marker for yourself. So the man has to be at that place marker for yourself, right?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. So at the end of the day,
it has nothing to do with watching the television.
No, listen, yes it does. It correlates because whatever you watch, whatever you're entertained by, is gonna be in your life. You put that shit in your life. So if it has drama, then you put that drama in your life. That's what I'm saying. And it's like, if it doesn't have a correlation,
is not a part of your life.
Yes, it does, because that's why it's called television programming. It wouldn't be called programming if they weren't programming something into you.
That's a theory.
From what you see. It's not they call it television programming, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like,
so you don't watch TV?
No. Not TV, for real. Not regular cable. I'm not
clicking.
You watch a programming on your streaming device.
Yeah, I stream 100%.
Okay, so everything you watch is positive and teaching you something?
No, not at all.
All right, so then
what
are you saying?
Check this out.
You watch
the shit that you watch on TV.
Hold on. So check this out. I'm never gonna watch something that is all negative and be entertained by it. I can stand by that. Nothing that we could go down anything in my shit, whether it be music, whether it be a podcast, whether it be something. I'm going to find benefits to it. That's why I watch it. I'm not gonna watch. Hold on. That is listen. At the end of the day, you watch baddies too. A lot of that shit, most of that shit is bullshit.
People up there that don't be acting a fool.
We're not gonna go through shit to find the diamonds, E. We're not going to go through shit to find a diamond.
Positive on the show. I'm saying there are positive aspects of the show.
But the positive aspects don't outweigh the burdens. I'm talking about. Listen.
See the benefit.
I said everything I watch has more benefits than anything negative. Anything I watch
if you watch
has
a horror movie. What's the bigger benefit? We watched Abigail.
Yeah.
What was the benefit of that? Because she didn't kill the girl at the end.
Yeah,
that was the biggest benefit.
Abigail, I watched. Hold on, let me answer your question. Abigail was a good time with my friends, right?
Y'all got nothing.
No, yes it do. Yes it do. Because it's the day of the fucking movie. This is what happened on why we was watching the movie. We wouldn't watch it unless I was here with my peoples. You see what I'm saying? I wanted to be here with my peoples and enjoy the fucking time.
So you wouldn't have watched that?
No, hell no. Hell no. Why would I watch Abigail by myself? Come on, y'all. Y'all know me better than that. Cause y'all know I don't be lying. Be like, yo, like, maybe if he believes it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, real talk though. I'm just saying that if you watch something that's that negative, it's gonna manifest. I believe in the laws of attraction, bro.
Abigail gonna pop up.
Not even that. Just
the bushes.
That's what I mean. So
doing a plie on your
ass. The reason why they say this because they watch a lot of horror shit. They like a lot of horror shit. And if what I'm saying to be true, and what I'm saying to be true is they would see some wild. But I mean, Smiley, you do see some wild, crazy shit. Like
I'm just seeing if she going sick in the comments because.
We not wait.
You outnumbered with horror watchers.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with y'all.
Yeah, me and my aunt used to watch.
Ain't nothing wrong with y'all.
We used to watch.
Respect.
It's a good scary movie. It's a thriller.
I mean, everybody like a good scary movie. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing about fear that I don't like that you know the modern gore movies do, they kind of desensitize you from certain things.
I like a little head chop off. You don't like that?
I mean, no.
Decapitation?
No, I don't like decapitation.
But listen,
especially if I see a real decapitation and I can't tell the difference between the movie decapitation and the real decapitation. I don't want to be desensitized like that.
Do you think desensitized?
Because the worst thing you can do is freeze, and then you're trying to escape, and you just
okay. There
freeze.
You go. We'll go with that.
Is it?
What?
Is that even a word? But let's just say desensitization. Desensitization. Let's just say that's a word, right?
That's hilarious.
Is that really necessarily a bad thing, or is that a good thing? Because think about what makes us stronger. Mm-hmm. When we go through certain adversities, it does make us stronger. And if we have experienced certain things that
it makes you resilient.
The normal, right. So could it be so bad to already know what something looks like so that you're not so freaked out and you could probably react better in the situation appropriately and handle it? If I've seen guts and stuff like that, then it would be nothing for me to be a doctor or be a surgeon or whatever because I'm used to it.
If you're supposed to run and you don't run because you're like, oh, I seen Baloo on fucking the Disney Channel and this is just Baloo, and then you don't run and then that shit gets you, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
You seen Baloo?
The bear from Disney. You see it. I'm saying like I'm making a joke, but I'm saying if you see
have a kid,
somebody,
you see. I'm just saying like if you see a characteristic of an animal, right? And the animal is you're watching let's say you're watching a horror movie, and the animal it's a dog, and the dog. Nah, the dog fucking
Cujo.
Nah, not even the dog is the bad person. We'll say the dog is the victim. You see what I'm saying?
And you see a dog, you
sympathize for the dog, and then the dog is not a good dog. It might chew you up. That's what I'm saying. It'll be certain circumstances that make you freeze instead of reacting appropriately.
People,
I mean, can I touch that dog?
When you're a certain age, you should be able to have discernment to know that this is entertainment and
Right.
it shouldn't.
But people get high
affect your
and go in the
personal life.
woods all the fucking time. You see what I mean? People get
high
drunk.
and go
I
in the
think
woods.
that's
Go
their
in
We
the
fault.
should do
woods.
that. Get high and go.
No,
in the
we
woods.
I
shouldn't.
think that's their
You just
fault.
heard this man. I just think I think it's their fault too, Somali.
For
Why the
you-
fuck are they
for
going
you
to the woods
Agreeing to
being
just
that
go into the
fucked
woods and just be like,
and then you fuck around and see a bear
you just really
And do ayahuasca.
and do ayahuasca? Wow, I'm not doing ayahuasca outside. Fuck all that.
You have to have a
I'm not
shaman.
doing ayahuasca though.
I wanna you know what I wanna drink? I wanna
No
drink.
shaman.
Oh man, I like tigers though. But I wanna drink
Lions,
tiger bone.
tigers,
Tiger
bears,
bone.
Yeah,
Tiger
like he
bone?
be drinking
The
on
drink?
Yeah.
Drink champs.
I mean, you just get faded.
It's like
I
I
Chinese
think it's
or
a
something.
spiritual.
That's what I want, tiger bone.
I don't think that's spiritual. That's just you gonna be faded.
Yeah, that's liquor.
Yeah.
But I do want to do ayahuasca and I want to
It's
have
like
a shaman.
you can put it on
And I
yourself
want to
too.
do
Like
shrooms too.
shrooms is wild.
Yo, I never had acupuncture.
You want acupuncture?
I don't really want it, but I'm like,
Curious.
You want to know if it
I want to
works.
know what I want to know
It's
if it
supposed
works.
to have healing.
What is it gonna
properties.
do?
It helps with
Is it gonna make me like Steven
circulation, and
Seagal
your
and
chakras
and fucking Hard to Kill?
Oh shit.
Remember Hard to
Got
Kill? The guy
license to
he had a little
kill.
shit. He was like Mason Storm. Yo, that was my shit, yo. Yo.
So,
And Steven Seagal, his fat ass still flipping people over. and
with
shit.
them tight jeans.
Yeah.
Oh, Terry Crews is about to fight Anderson Silva, y'all.
Terry Crews,
Terry
the
Crews.
comedian slash.
The nigga that be doing all the pop locking.
I think he on the devil.
He a big ass dude, yo.
That's probably why he's fighting Anderson Silva. He don't want to be known for the last thing. That nigga
Right.
grab my balls and I ain't do nothing.
Right, that's crazy.
Shit, crazy.
Big as you is.
fuck.
Everybody kept saying, big as you is.
Yeah, he got redeemed himself.
Cause they ain't wanna, I mean, he could have crushed that dude.
He would have went to jail.
He would have went to jail, but would he have got the satisfaction? Like, yo, you got the money, but then you would
He
have
got
probably
it.
lost some endorsements.
He got it.
Probably
Yeah,
would have lost some
like, it ain't even
deals.
worth
He got to knock Anderson Silva out to
That's
regain
crazy.
his masculinity back. Cause bro,
He got to
now
be
he's
like
crazy.
Anderson Silva. Let me ask you one thing.
Not even because of that.
Could you
I just
just-
thought he'd be acting weird.
Could you touch my
I
nuts?
mean, he do. He do. He's
And then when he was in White
all his
Chicks,
roles and shit.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, like what?
That's what I mean. Like sometimes you
He
play
was
certain
like,
roles.
you're
Oh, no,
black.
really,
used
I'm
to
sorry.
it. You know what I'm saying?
So did that person.
The human. He
That's
was
hilarious.
mad because he was black and not that he was a dude.
That's hilarious. See, this shit was wild. Some
He
movies
was
you
like,
just
damn,
take.
little lady, you sure can put it away.
That's my song, yo. That song, like. doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
That's my song. It's just a little white kid in me. I'm
And
sorry.
I need you.
I used to wake up in the morning,
And I miss you.
right before school, right before going to my public high school. The first song I would hear could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass?
me by? 'Cause you know
The most epic part of it, she's down the highway playing a damn piano.
in the air.
She was on the highway too. She
Yeah,
was in the
but
street. She was on. She was all over the place.
Michelle Branch
Playing a
Shout out to
piano.
I
Michelle
don't know who that
Branch.
was.
Yeah.
I thought that was the girl that sang Friday.
Friday. What song is that?
I don't know.
So you just made that up?
Nah, I thought she sang some song called Friday. Or
How
maybe-
did it go?
I don't know.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank
I think her
God.
name was like Jessica Black or something.
No, that's
like
today was a good day, my bad. Jessica Black.
I think that was her name.
Jessica Black.
Let me see.
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up.
I like Ashley
Jessica Black.
Simpson song.
Yo, what else? What else was we talking about? We had some of those. It was something
Peru.
crazy. Huh?
Peru.
Peru. What's going on out there?
They just passed a law
Peru, be wild.
legally
No, I'm just playing.
classifying transgender, non-binary, and intersex people.
Oh,
as
see?
mentally
Rebecca.
ill.
Oh.
Rebecca Black.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I knew it was
Yo, that's crazy. Repeat that. Say that again. for the people.
Who is that?
Something black.
I don't know.
Listen to what Peru do. Peru.
I thought this was the person that sang I don't know how it's going.
I don't know this.
Alright, stop it because you can't play too long.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yo, J-Lo.
So, the government in Peru has officially changed its laws to legally classify transgender, non-binary, and intersex people as mentally ill. Intersex is if you have Down syndrome or if you were born with both
As what?
sex organs.
Like immaculate?
And Down syndrome. And I don't know why they're grouping that together because I don't know. Maybe it both has something to do with your chromosomes.
Oh, they don't want you to read.
Crazy, bro.
Never mind.
But they're classifying that as mentally ill, which I agree. I think, hermaphrodite is not because, I don't know, because that's not your fault.
But they saying all of those, so you agree with that? You agree with that? You agree with that? You agree with all of it being mentally ill?
I think so. You have a medical condition, you're medically ill. 100%. If you have a handicap.
No. What we talking about?
We're saying mental.
What they're talking about is
I'm saying medical, not mental.
Gender identification or sexual preference.
Not gay.
That mentally ill.
Yeah.
So you're saying that those things are mentally ill? You agree with that?
I'm saying those.
Yes.
You do, and you do too.
Wait. Whoa,
you agree with all those things being mentally ill?
Mentally
they
ill.
Didn't
like
say
all?
Gay. No, they just said
LGBT.
not all of it. They just said
just those things specifically.
Non-binary, which means you don't identify as anything. Trans, you know what trans is, and intersex. I told you is either a hermaphrodite, you're born with both sex organs, or Down syndrome.
So the
T is transgender. Yeah, the T non-binary.
I believe all of those are medical conditions.
So you think that's mental? So you think it's mental? If you decide that
you don't know if
you don't want to be anything,
you
or
identify
you want to be both,
yeah,
then it's something wrong with you. That's what
I agree.
She agree with.
I agree too.
I don't know.
But I don't think hermaphrodite. That's
my take on it. My take on it is like
that's medical.
My take on it is like you can't have one without the other. In my opinion, I feel like if you're gonna say that, you're gonna have to say all of them. And if they're not gonna say all of them, then you're just gonna have to say, all right, well, there probably is some genetic interference with people believing these things, but they need to have proof. Some of this shit they're just calling it out. Because now people can identify as all types of shit. They got this guy that paid millions of dollars to become a fucking German Shepherd. You know what I mean? Like, they got shit like that. So, all of the stuff that's going on.
More logical than thinking that you're...
Identification.
That's what I'm saying. Identification is
you identify
than
as...
what you're attracted to.
You identify as...
But
you
that's
identify
what I'm saying.
That,
You're not... Because they shouldn't have put those together anyway. Because being a lesbian or being gay, that's just what you're attracted to. You don't think that you're something else. You know, that's just what you're attracted to.
It is thinking something that you are something else when you clearly are what you are, right?
Yeah, not gay though.
So that's why I said, why not tell
them in the same category.
You can't put them in the same category if that's what you're saying, because it's preference versus identification.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think the preference should be clumped together with
that's
identification.
Identifier saying I'm not a man or a woman, or I'm supposed to be a man but I'm really a girl. That's mental. Now you're trying to change what you were born as.
When they say preference,
so you think people can be born gay?
They said that the reason why, I was watching a documentary, or somebody did a documentary or something about, they said that when you're conceived, each fetus starts off all as female, I think. and then at some point in the pregnancy it splits, and then it becomes a male, or it stays, and then it has to fully develop as a female, or it has to fully develop as a male. And they said the reason why it gets flipped or why people end up gay is because they don't fully develop mentally as a male, or they don't fully develop mentally as a female.
What if they're born like shit-face from the Seed of Chucky, and they don't know what they are?
But hold on, before you get into that, if they're pregnant and that happens, and you're saying that's a deficiency, could that be something that the mother consumed that gave her that deficiency? So naturally, that wouldn't happen naturally, is what I'm asking you.
We don't know why it happened, but it probably is because of the food. Because there's no reason why. But I would consider, if they're saying it's something that happens in the development during when you're pregnant, then that does sound like something that's out of your control. And then you can, because every time when someone's gay, I know you've seen people that you probably knew. Well, I don't know. I know people, and I knew them when they were younger, and I always thought that they were, or whatever. Because even when they were younger, they displayed certain characteristics where you thought that that's what it was, or whatever. And it doesn't have to be that somebody did something to them. Some people that did happen to them, but how are the people like that? That would make more sense to me logically, if it's like if they're saying that. Of why, and especially the one that say I was supposed to be a man, and like I said, they said they have screenshots of brain of a biological woman and then a trans woman that they were born a boy and they're trans, and it's the same and vice versa. So that's why they feel like I always thought I was supposed to be a boy, like and stuff like that.
Same,
like the trans people, like if
but
you were
born,
before that happened. That doesn't affect your brain. That does just.
So how would they know they were trans if
people have done studies? I'm saying there are pictures. They have a picture of a biological woman's brain that she's cisgender. What they say, you identify as yourself as what you were born, and you're heterosexual, and they put it next to a brain of a transgender.
A man.
That wants to be a woman, and their brain is the same.
I think that's the hormones that trans man was taking to be a trans man, because you can't just decide to be a trans. Hold on.
Some people do this before when they're kids.
To get surgery.
People are doing this when they're kids.
What I'm saying is, to be a trans man.
People are doing this when they're kids.
What I'm saying is, they're dressing up in drag is not trans. You're not trans. You're not trans unless you get surgery, and the surgery is hormones. You have to take hormones to get the surgery, so it can go a certain way.
Transvestites are cross-dressers.
Yeah, that's not transgender.
That's just drag.
Yeah, well, that's what
trans in a dress.
I'm talking about the hormones. You're saying
niggas that
hormones made their brain.
No, I'm saying the niggas that go through the surgery that have to get their dick cut have to take hormones and shit.
I know that, but
there's no trans man
before of the brain was taken before they
he got his shit cut off.
So wait, which one is the thing? Which one is the thing? Is it transgender or transsexual? Transgender is identification, right?
Yeah.
Transsexual is when you.
It's the same. Those
you get the surgery.
They don't like the. It's the same.
It's the same thing.
Some people just don't get the bottom surgery, but they could still be transgender if they say I'm supposed to be a man and you're a woman, or vice versa. That's still transgender. Okay. You don't have to get.
I thought that was drag.
No, drag is transvestite.
They just dress.
Transvestite is a drag.
No, I think that's also
transvestite is a drag.
What's a
transvestite is you just wear women's clothes, bro. That's what that is.
Transvestite.
No, it is. It really is.
They just
changed
the term.
We're getting canceled.
No, it's not. I'm telling you. Because Eddie Izzard, a famous comedian, is a transvestite, man. I'm telling you.
What?
But he has a wife and everything.
What?
Just wear high heels and shit.
So the nigga Big Rhymes was a transvestite
If
in
he
that
like
movie?
women, did he
No,
like
in the movie Holiday Heart, he played a woman.
But
He
was
didn't
he
He dressed up.
He had a job where he would dress up and stuff, but he didn't dress like that.
But he acted like a woman outside of the job.
Was he?
He was gay. He was just gay.
All right, so that's different.
So, but he was wearing a dress and he still had a
that was his
You
job.
still want because you want to be a woman. These niggas know that they a nigga, but they dress up like a woman.
Yeah, he didn't identify as a woman. Say I'm a woman. He just was gay, and he was.
So it's the identification.
That's why they say it's psychological shit.
Because you really think you're a man. They don't think that they just like men.
Someone who dresses in a way that is typically associated with a different gender. The terms transvestite and transvestism were coined by Magnus Hirschfeld in 1910. In South American cultures, the term transvesti is used to describe someone who is assigned male at birth, but has a feminine gender identity. Other terms have been created in South America to differentiate it from drag, cross-dressing, and pathologizing.
What the fuck?
Pathologizing connotations.
That's wild.
But that's not the actual thing, though.
So that's cross-dressing.
That's just
cross-dressing. You always learn something on 30s and 20s get lifted.
Yeah, because they just dress that way. They don't actually feel like they're a woman. Transgender people say, I'm the opposite of what I was born. Like, this is how I feel I am. I'm a bird, but I'm...
You gotta chill.
Sorry.
I'm a bird.
I mean, if that is mental to me because people are doing that. People say I'm transparent. Like I'm trans.
Oh, you can't see me?
John Cena.
Yeah, like people are really saying that. Like I'm trans-ethnic. They're saying that they're white and they're black.
Oh, where?
Remember our former leader of the NAACP turned OnlyFans?
What? Who?
Personality.
Rachel.
Yeah, she was perpetrating hard.
Remember you called that girl?
She identified as black.
You called this girl out Rachel Ross.
That's
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, I did that too.
I just showed you
but
some
that
pictures.
was
I was like, what you think of her?
She didn't
like
say she was transracial. That's what was transracial.
I don't even remember that.
You definitely said
I didn't say that.
She didn't say she was transracial though. She just
was calling herself that. And I bet you gonna say it again.
Saying that now, saying that term. Like they just coined it.
Because I didn't even know that lady's name.
Nah, you did. Because you said it the same way. You was like, yo, what's that lady name that was in the AA? I was dying, bro. What the fuck is her name? I think it's
Natasha. Transracial. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Don't be... Everybody want... Like, yo, rest in peace to Paul Mooney. But he was like, yo, everybody want to be a nigga till you got to be a nigga. Like, we really got struggles. Like, you don't want to live in the projects. You don't want to be in the hood. You don't want to hear gunshots waking up, hoping that your kid don't get hit with a stray. Like, you feel me? Like, nobody want to live like that. That's that shit that we really think, like, that's what it's supposed to be, like, in the hood. It don't have to be like that. But it's because these fathers not there with their kids. It's because these mothers don't want to listen to these motherfuckers because they don't got confidence in their leadership. And it's because these women are too masculine to learn how to, like, put their guard down and let a motherfucker be a nigga. You know what I mean? At the end of the day.
These dudes, some of them, they need to learn how to be a nigga. Because,
we need boot camp for both. We need boot camp for men and we need boot camp for women. I think if we have something that could get women, like charm school, something, women, wife school, whatever, something to get women right,
they don't have
and then have something for men where they could be like, get themselves together, get themselves a little tougher, you know what I mean, be able to handle situations and not cave in and
most
sit
black
there
people are not
and problem solve.
They already have that for women. The parents is as ratchet as
I'm just saying, we need to involve ourselves more and trying
to
have
to be
rebuild and shit like that. And if not, at least start with your own home. Start with your own home, because it'll be one home at a time. Then people will catch on, like, yo, like, this is something we need to do like them.
Contaminate
I
everybody.
mean, this dude was saying, like we was talking about earlier, happy wife, you know, happy life, whatever.
But a woman should just say yes, dear, yes, dear.
Just like, understand that. Okay, if you are in a situation with somebody and you understand reality and shit, that there's gonna be a time when they're gonna fucking say no. If a person always says no, not right now, I can't, you have to have fucking patience and be able to be like, I understand. I'm not gonna get upset because somebody said, yo, I'm not gonna be able to do this right now because da da da. As long as you communicate, we good. Communication is the most important thing to me. Like, communication and respect. You know what I mean? If somebody is giving me communication and telling me what it is and letting me understand, all right, this is what's going on, all right, cool. I appreciate you telling me that. Because it gives me a sense of, all right, this is where I go from here from this point. You know what I mean? Instead of just, all right, oh man, I can't wait, da da da, or I had to spend all this money, or I had to do all this. It helps to understand that. But a lot of people have an issue with that because it's like, yo, like I do all of this and you can't even do this and you can't, like, yo, you gotta understand things happen. Life be life. You know what I mean? A lot of times I understand that shit more than anybody, and I just hope that a lot of times people understand my understanding needs to be reciprocated. Because if I have a situation and I have to be like, yo, just understand, I'm gonna communicate and say, listen. But I know excessive will weigh on a person. After a while, motherfucker gonna be like, yo, damn, every fucking time, all right, yo, but for real, next time though, like every time a person be saying that shit will get to a person. But like I said, you just gotta have patience and you gotta understand, like, shit is not gonna always happen the way that you want it to happen. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, just move forward, but just have that communication. That's always important.
Yes, communication is key.
For real.
I have a topic. Mm-hmm. There's this, so you know they have baddies. They also had bad boys, like with just guys, a cast or whatever. Jesus. So this guy that was up there come out and says this.
You might have to speed it up too.
I can't. It's not on YouTube. It's
on Instagram. All right.
He was like he's very like into like the race playing stuff.
Soldier.
But here's the thing. I don't know if this was really him or it was like drunk him or like, yo, I'm nervous.
Is it a white dude?
Is he gonna hurt me? Is he making music? I'm so nervous. I go up the stairs and I'm just heartbeating. You know what I mean? He was like, hey, what's up? And he was to me. I loved it. I loved it. I had some Louis. It was Louis. It was everything.
What?
It was perfect. And he was like, dang, this white. Like he kept like he's very like into like the race playing stuff.
Oh
hey, what's up?
My God.
He was like, you get down, and I was like,
yo, 2024, y'all.
Oh, am I gay? Yeah.
2024, y'all.
And at that moment, I have to go. I go from professional, like a fan, to like you're about to have sex with him, right?
I don't think he's lying, yo.
Right? And that thing was big, Tasha. Like,
oh my God.
That thing was big, Tasha.
But most skinny men don't.
I'm gonna be honest.
Oh
that
my
thing was like fat, and it goes. Here's the thing.
So females should be able to verify. How would he know? How would he know if somebody who has sex with him, a female that has sex with him, says that shit is exactly how he's describing it? So that's how you put that shit to bed.
So this is about this guy from Bad Boys
Allegedly.
Club allegedly. He come out and said that he slept. Bro. He slept with Soulja Boy.
God damn.
In the upside down tank.
I think the only way to clear his name, because nobody's gonna believe him if he says, "Oh, he ain't do it." Nah.
When did this surface?
Nobody's gonna.
He was on Tasha K.
When?
Tasha K, yo, Tasha K, man.
When?
They gonna sabotage it. This is what I mean by certain shows just have a bad vibe to it. Tasha K is one of those shows. Like, there's way more bad than good.
3 days ago, posted it.
I fuck with Kendra. Kendra be trying to, hook people up and shit.
Let me see when the video came.
Tasha K? Nah, hell no.
while she fact checked that, yo, like this shit's crazy. All these little fucking things that we hearing right now, yo, it's just making me think differently about a lot of shit. But we about to cook real quick.
We can't cook too long. I gotta be out soon.
Oh yeah, I know. I just need 10 minutes.
That was a day ago and she's straight dead.
So
Damn.
And everybody, he said he's suing him. Everybody getting sued. Soulja Boy called his lawyer on her for that interview.
If he don't get sued, then what? Then what? If that dude don't get sued, then what? If nobody gets sued, then nigga, he might have evidence. Cause yo, I'm telling you, these people ain't stupid, yo.
Yo, that defamation shit is serious.
These people got evidence.
If it's true, when somebody say something like that, if you, yo,
he crying. He
He
crying.
is?
Yeah.
She said my suit touch cake.
Oh, I thought he was crying.
Wait, I gotta call my lawyer on the other line. Y'all think this shit a joke?
so
His name William the Baddest. That's the guy.
so Soulja Boy is currently suing
He's fighting for his life, y'all.
for this new shit that just
He's
happened.
fighting for his
Because
life.
obviously,
y'all.
from what dude talk about,
If this is real,
serious allegations for this type of artist.
She got paid me.
What I want to say to this is like, young men,
and she already getting sued from Corey
be careful
Holcomb.
with what you do out here.
Yeah,
Be
because she
careful with who
put a
you
lie on him
They
too.
not
Associate
getting no
yourself
money.
with.
She don't got no money. She still ain't paid
She
Cardi.
wilding
Because
she might be a
this
fan.
could happen to you.
Like that.
And I don't know if I believe it or I don't believe it. I just know that it's out there. It's more
Her
shit
job
that's
about to be
making
canceled.
black people look bad, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Right. So
Every episode.
I always try to
Cause
fucking
she had Corey ex-wife up there. Why the fuck you?
I always
She
try
got
to
famous,
to
like,
look
what the
to
fuck?
look at it in another perspective, but I always feel like it's just another way to make us look like we just suck.
Yeah, 100%. It's like, yo, there's nothing positive about that show, yo.
When we think we like, oh yeah, but look, well, we got this, we got that, but yeah, but y'all still fucked up. I don't care about nothing. Y'all care about each other. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm preaching.
They don't really care about us.
I really give a fuck about. I give a fuck about everybody though, but the shit is crazy. I give a fuck about my family, definitely, but I give a fuck about my people.
My people.
Sometimes I'm guilty of making excuses, but then when I see shit like this, I can't really say anything. The Diddy shit, ain't nothing you can say about it.
That look like a
As much as I try to defend him, ain't nothing you can defend. He did the rights. He did what he did. He fucked up.
a portal.
Oh.
Don't it?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I think TVs are though. It's just we can't see what's really coming up that bitch.
Now try to go through it.
She probably can't go through it, but she could see.
Bro just said some crazy shit. I don't
she
even
could
know if
see
y'all
certain
even
things.
heard what he said.
I think she could.
He said he
definitely
thinks
see
TVs are portals. So his ass be sitting in front of the TV when it be the snow on it, and he be like,
You
"They're
can't.
here,
I
motherfucker."
remember back in the day.
I'm the type of nigga.
TV
I'll put
with
a
the-
Don't
with the
I'll put a
ever-
Lego over my shit.
I'm gonna do a real good prank on his ass.
I remember
He
back
not.
in
I'm
the
gonna-
day.
Stop playing.
I'm gonna fucking. I ain't gonna tell you. It's gonna be so thorough.
Wally,
I'll
chill
be.
out.
We gonna go to. We gonna rent a DVD.
Now I'm not. Nah, I'm not
think-
watching no rendered DVD.
Yo,
I have some
come
DVDs.
on,
Yeah, I have a
yo.
DVD
Oh
player.
my God.
I know. I already know. I'm not gonna do that shit.
What else? Like,
Yeah,
Oh, y'all wanna rent DVDs,
Yeah,
huh?
like,
I'm
oh.
out.
They don't even have.
What's
They
this
closed
one?
down the stores. They
What?
didn't.
Redbox? No, they still got Redbox. Yeah, they got
Oh,
Redbox.
but they closed down some.
Yeah, they closed out Blockbuster and all them shit.
Yeah. What I was about to say.
Tommy Cage, remember Tommy Cage?
Yeah, nigga, what?
Yeah.
Tommy
Hollywood.
Cage was lit.
I was in that porn.
Shout out to my grandmother. I used to always go to
porn, my
Tommy
bad,
Cage.
chorus section.
Get my movies from Tommy Gaines.
Booty Talk 69.
Yo, what
Brown.
the fuck?
Round and round, nigga.
Yo,
Keep
stop.
working it nasty. Keep working my dick nasty. Like that. Remember nigga Wesley Pipes, yo? Yo, shit was crazy,
I
yo.
found,
Young to be young, you know what I mean?
DVDs and tapes when I was a kid in my parents' room.
Fucking terrible.
And I would be watching it every time she
Me
left.
too.
I would be
Me too. I remember I found one of Pop's
Oh,
DVDs.
no.
Where'd he get this
How
shit
we ain't
from?
get taken over yet? Oh, we ain't monetized.
Where'd he get this
Yeah, we
shit
gonna get
from?
monetized.
Old ass bitches on this damn DVD.
Fresh and Fit got demonetized. We got
It was a tape. It was a
pre-demonetized
VHS.
and shit.
You said what?
I said Fresh and
Or
Fit
did
got
you ever watch,
demonetized. We
like,
got
you didn't get the
pre-demonetized
channel,
and
like
shit.
the
That's
Spice
what I
channel,
heard.
like you didn't get it. But if you
Yeah,
turn
see
to
the
the
squiggly
channel,
lines?
yeah,
What?
then every few
After a
seconds
certain-
it'll come in for
After a
little
certain
bit.
time, that
Turn
shit
it
gonna
over.
clear on
Niggas had the scramblers. What you mean?
Yeah, 2 o'clock
Yeah,
in the
then
morning.
Yo,
they
these-
had that, but this was
these
before they
These
had
little
the
streaming
channel.
boxes that we
Yeah.
got now is like the new version of that shit because we
Yeah.
could like basically get anything. And the shit that I had made.
That's what
That
they
shit
said,
had I had put some shit up there for Ian. He was like, yo, see if you could put some porn up here or something, like some porn up here or whatever. And I was like, I got you.
So I'm gonna try
So
my
I-
best.
I hooked it up. I got this motherfucker Euro shit. I got him some damn, I don't want to incriminate us, but I got us some like
Our cousin, when
Some-
I set
some
his up,
crazy
he
shit.
told me to put that up there too. I'm like, yo, you gonna get a virus.
yeah, I told him I was like, yo, but I'm saying, but not really, because
Okay,
all you gotta
well,
do is
too.
just delete it off the shit, because it's not like hooked up to anything else. It's just all on that, so you just have to delete the app.
Nigga, download that shit on LimeWire.
Nah, that shit was on like some
No,
Fire
it was
Stick
on
type of
Fire
shit.
Stick.
But it wasn't a
Or a
Fire
box.
Stick. This shit was like a smart box. This was an Android version type of fucking device too. So it had like Kit Kat, gingerbread, you know them shits. But that shit was straight, yo. Me and my boy was like, he showed me how to make them shits, and then we was just doing them shits. And then he was telling me like we could sell them for like $250, but it only cost us probably like $40 to make it. So nice little come up.
I don't know what's going on.
But then they came out with the Fire Sticks and all these other shit. So they was like, yo,
innovation.
can you jailbreak it? Can you do this? And like, I don't know how to do that shit.
That is what
I did.
That's-
It's not the same thing because that shit is not from scratch. They got fucking shit that
You
you
can just
got.
copy it from a file?
Nah, it ain't like
no,
that.
you gotta go.
You gotta go into
you gotta-
it.
Yeah, you gotta go to it, change the settings. You gotta.
You
take-
gotta have
take
developer
the
mode
developer
access.
option. Yeah,
Right.
put that on, and then they be hiding it now. So you gotta press. You gotta do a code first. You gotta press the middle
Yeah,
4
nigga.
times. and
Like
then
if you don't know
press
how to
the
do
right,
that shit, you ain't
and
gonna be
then
doing that
you
shit.
gotta look it up.
It's
Yeah,
different if
people
you
tell
making
you how
that
to do
if you making that shit from scratch. You ain't gotta do all that shit because you making it. Once I make it, you can't do no shit to it. If you do
Yeah,
some shit
it's
to it, you
already-
fuck it up. So that's the
It's
difference with
already
the shit that
programmed.
the shit that I did was
But
already
the Fire
programmed.
Stick, you
But
gotta
them
first
shits,
buy
you
the
could do it.
subscription out
But
there
if you
already.
tell me I could go and modify it and make it, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
whatever.
whatever you want,
It's
yeah.
just more work. Like, nigga, what you need that for? You got all the other shit. Like, but
I had this one friend that said he could jailbreak that shit and you could get all the old games up there. I was like, what?
game on
nigga?
a Fire Stick.
On a fucking Fire Stick. All you needed to buy was the what's the name?
You can play games
The-
up there.
what do you call
but
it?
You need to get a
The
controller.
the controller. All you
And
need
you
was
need
the controller.
space too because that take up a lot of space when you download games and
Yeah,
stuff like
100%.
that.
that's lit.
That shit was fire. I was like, nigga, I want one. I never got one.
Cause I did put some games up there, but then some of them I couldn't play because I needed a controller.
I'm about
But
to
it
buy
took up
one,
too
yo,
much
cause I got this shit to hook up to my. I got an old school Sony TV. It's pretty big. So
You can't hook up Fire Sticks to your laptops?
I don't know. I never
Yeah,
tried
we
it.
got that.
I'm sure you
port.
can.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm sure you could. I don't want to though. I don't need to.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Like a lot. Like my boy was arguing with me about trying to fucking oh, yo, you got to get Streamio and you got to do this and do that. And I was like, yo, yeah, right? That's the name of it, right, Erica? Streamio?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, I was like, I don't need that shit. Like, all that shit that the motherfuckers could be doing, I could do that on my laptop. I got a laptop. So I could do everything up there. So it's just convenient for me to just do it the way I've been doing it. The way I've been doing it is the easy way for me. The other way that they doing it, that they think is the easy way, is me learning something new. It's a learning curve for me. I don't think it's impossible. I'm pretty sure I could figure it out. But I don't want to because I'm stubborn. I'm already doing something else. And I know there's more than one way to skin the cat. So I'm like, the way I'm doing it is straight. Everybody be like, oh, well, why don't you do this? Get this program. I'll be like, no, I'm using this shit called F Movies. Well, what about all the pop-ups? I got a pop-up blocker. Well, what if you get a virus? I got a fucking this shit. Well, what if they say you pirated? Well, I got a fucking VPN. Oh, well, what am I? Leave me alone. Like, nigga, if you don't want it, if you want to pay for some shit, pay for it. Like, I'm not paying for nothing if I don't have to.
So look at this.
So Ring Doorbell was just sued, and those of you who
Ring
Doorbell may be receiving part of a large multi-million-dollar settlement.
I just only like
Ring
$41.
Doorbell allowed its employees, the federal agents, contractors, and hackers access to customers' private information, y'all.
You have a Ring camera? Well, you may be getting some cash very soon.
It's all part of a multi-million-dollar settlement with the federal government. Fox 35's Marlisa Goldsmith live in our alert center. Here's the details. Marlisa?
Mandy and Luann, we're talking a settlement of $5.6 million between Amazon and the Federal Trade Commission. Now, the issue, privacy violations involving the popular cameras. If you are one of the most popular smart home devices on the market, sales of Ring doorbell cameras topped 5 million in 2022. And now, some of those buyers are eligible for a slice of a multi-million-dollar payout.
They make it sound so sweet. Like, it's like a multi-million-dollar payout. You're going to get $47.
Allowed its employees and contractors to access customers' private videos. Second, the company failed to implement security protections, allowing hackers to take control of consumers' accounts, cameras, and videos. And finally, Ring allegedly used footage from cameras to train algorithms without any consent.
At least there is an
That's why
indication
I
of
don't
wrongdoing.
Security
They made so much money. I wanted one so bad.
actually
I wish I
highlights
got one so I could get that $47.
The mirror got one.
You like it $47?
Whether or not there's enough teeth in this to
So, that's like an Uber Eats order, man. What the fuck, yo? Don't play, nigga. That's something, nigga.
Think about Uber Eats.
Oh, yeah.
platforms like TikTok or Snapchat, whatever it might be.
Not Snapchat.
There has to be some regulation, and right now at the federal level there is zero regulation.
Ring just agreed to a $5.6 million settlement over those accusations. More than 117,000 Ring users are eligible for a refund of about $47. Ring released a statement saying that hackers stole emails and passwords from other companies to log into accounts of certain customers. Vincent says there are things you can do to protect yourself.
People cannot be using the same password over and over
Like,
again.
don't get a Ring doorbell. How about that?
Yeah, $47 is crazy. But, yo, at the end of the day,
Doing foul shit.
everybody, just do your research, man. Do your homework, as they say in Chicago. Hey, yo, we had a great episode. You know what I mean? We appreciate the love. Check in every Sunday, 8 p.m. We here. Get lifted. 30 is a new 20. It's your boy, Smiley Jizzles, my mans.
Chris O.D.
I have fun.
And we out. Y'all have a good night, man.
No.